What's up, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Finding Your Purpose. I know it's been a minute, I was busy doing stuff, then I had to do research for this topic for today. But before we get into it, I want to remind everybody to please like, share, and subscribe, and all that good stuff. I love the fact that my views are growing as well as my subscribers are growing. So, thank you to all that subscribe. Um, and as I always say, don't forget to tell your loved ones, please subscribe. Every little bit helps. Once I get to 1,000 and above, I can finally start my gift giving that I want to do for all my followers and a bunch of other cool things that I have planned. And with that being said, let's get into today's topic. Well, I'm pretty sure most of you have heard about this topic. It happened about a month ago. You have a 12-year-old. He takes the life of a man that works at a Sonic in a small town in Texas. Y'all, this bothers me because, first off, the worker was doing his job. Mr. Davis was doing his job. You know, for those of you that have been to a Sonic, you pretty much know how it is. It's kind of like a drive-in restaurant. Almost like the drive-in movies, but this is a restaurant. You can eat outside. I don't believe there is a place to eat inside. I mean, the couple of Sonics that I've been to in different locations, they have outside areas, but excuse me, sorry about that. Um, they have outside areas, but they don't have anywhere inside. So that was kind of the same at this particular location. And, so Mr. Davis is doing his job, you know, casing the grounds outside and making sure that people outside have everything they need, and also walking the grounds to make sure everything is okay, because most Sonics, when you drive up, like, they do have a window if you would like to, but it's usually all the way around. But they do have stalls where you can just drive up. They have a menu and they have a button where you can press the button and place your order. Well, Mr. Davis was walking around making sure the grounds were okay. And then he saw a man urinating out, you know, out there in public. So, he's doing what he probably was asked to do. Can you please tell the man to leave? This is not the place to do that. He goes over and asks the man to leave. And out of nowhere, shots ring out. A 12-year-old in the backseat of the car that the man was in, that was asked to leave, rolled down the window and fires off a high powered rifle. Yes, you guys, 12 years old. Now, this bothers me. What in the hell is a 12-year-old doing with a gun? Scratch that. How the hell does a 12-year-old even know, you know, how to use them? I know some people, they learn at a young age, how to use these weapons and things like that. But this bothers the hell out of me. You're 12 years old, dude. You should have been in somebody's school. What are you doing? And if you're getting homeschooled, why were you not at home getting the education in? I just don't understand what is going on in today's world. I don't understand. So after doing that, they flee the scene. Now, later on, they come back and turn themselves in. And now the 12-year-old is being charged as an adult. And so is the young man that was asked to leave due to urinating in front of the Sonic location. So, my thing is, what is really, what's going on? Like, have we lost all control over our young children? Have we? I mean, I don't get it. Now, Mr. Davis is gone for doing his job. He was doing his job, and now his 10-year-old son is without a father. This type of shit has got to stop. It has got to stop. And apparently, there is a store that was close by the location. They said Mr. Davis would go in there on the regular and got what he needed and tell them, you guys have a nice day. He never gave them any problems. He was always well appreciated, where he was seen and well known. He was always well appreciated. This is, it just blows my mind. It really does blow my mind how things like this can continue to happen. And, it's the younger people that are doing this shit. It's the younger people. What are we going to do? We have to get together and try to change something, because it's happening no matter where you're at, no matter what city or state or whatever. This kind of stuff is happening everywhere, and it's senseless. It's senseless. Just because you're asked to leave because you were doing something inappropriate, that's no excuse to take someone's life. It's no excuse. Not only did you take his life, but you endangered others, the other customers that were there, and the innocent bystanders. Anything could have happened. This kind of stuff has got to stop. I think our government needs to get involved with this type of shit. Get involved. This is the type of stuff that we have to stop. These senseless gun violence situations. There's no way in hell we should turn on our TVs and 95% of the news we get has something to do with gun violence. And the people being accused of this type of thing, they are getting younger and younger by the day. Y'all, this really, really bothered me, because I have young nieces and nephews and cousins, stuff like that. It's not even safe no more. You can't even go get a bite to eat and be assured that you're gonna make it back to your destination. Hell, you can't even go to your mailbox and be assured that you're gonna make it back inside of your house. This type of stuff has to stop. Our government or whoever needs to get involved. Quit just sitting on your asses. We need to fix this. This is not safe. And as I keep saying, our accusers are getting younger and younger by the day. I just, I don't understand, you guys. I really, really don't. Now, it's multiple families has lost a loved one, because you got the victim, and then you got the two that are accused of doing the crime. Senseless crime. Mr. Davis was just doing his job. Was just doing what was asked of him. I don't understand how people can just think it's just okay to just take someone's life like that. All because you're asked to not do one simple thing in that Pacific area, that Pacific location. Common sense should tell you it's not okay to do something like that right there. I mean, I know you're a man and all, but you couldn't go to, a family member's house, a friend's house. I mean, and if it was that bad, you couldn't go to a store. Some stores still have restrooms and will let you use them if need be. That was just totally inappropriate, and Mr. Davis was just doing his job and asked, them to please leave. This type of stuff makes you not even want to go out and go to work, let alone go to the grocery store, pick up groceries, hell, go to the cleaners, you know, go get food, take it back home. You damn near don't want to leave your residence at all because of things like this. And I truly think we can do better if the people in charge were to do better, such as, now I don't know the young man's situation, if he was in school or being homeschooled, anything like that, but school just got out for summer break, what, a week and a half ago, and when this happened school was not out. So why was that young man not in school? I don't care if he was getting homeschooled. Why was he not home learning? Or why was he not online, learning, with his class? I don't get it. So maybe some of the blame falls on these parents as well. Maybe, or if he was not raised by a parent, guardian, or whoever. All I know is this was senseless and it did not have to happen. You know, let's just keep our loving arms around the Davis family, and let's just pray, even for the ones accused, because it's not life from here on out is not gonna be pretty for them, especially the 12-year-old. I think the two young ones are affected, the 12-year-old and Mr. Davis's 10-year-old son, because now he's without his father over something so senseless, something that could have been avoided. I just, y'all, this type of stuff bothers me. Y'all know it. Y'all know it because I am a big family oriented person, especially when it comes to the young people in your family. We are supposed to be teaching them. We're supposed to be teaching them better than what's going on. So, this type of stuff needs to stop. And like I said, let's just keep the prayers going up for all the families involved, and hopefully justice will be served. And with that being said, you guys, don't forget, we are all designed for a purpose. Therefore, we all have a purpose. So if you have found your purpose, stand in it. Don't let anyone knock you off. And if you haven't found your purpose, it's okay. It's there. Just keep searching. No matter how small, how big, we all have a purpose. And I love you guys. And I will catch you next week. Oh, and don't forget that my Design for Purpose podcast will be going on shortly. And I will be talking about this case, and I will go more in depth on my Design for Purpose podcast. So I love you guys. Hope to catch you over there. If not, I will catch you next week. Stay safe out there. Love ya.